everybody, Chef Stu here, at home, as we all are. I'm gonna be doing some really simple recipes from home. I think everybody's kind of craving that. The goal is to teach everybody a few skills that can be applied across the board. The white rice that I've chosen is my favorite personal white rice, which is a jasmine rice. This is what jasmine rice looks like, so a nice long grain rice. I don't rinse my rice. A lot of people will say do rinse your rice. I don't rinse my rice. So you need to have a nice pot, deep pot with a tight fitting lid. You need to have a fat of any choice. So in this case, I'm going to be using vegetable oil, but you could be using butter. You could use olive oil. You also need liquid. In this case, I'm going to use water. You could use a chicken stock, a beef stock, any kind of stock, you know. And then in this case, because I'm not using a stock, a flavored stock, I'm using a plain water, so I'm going to use a little bit of salt as well. That's it. So let's get to it. So kind of the first thing that we have to do is put our pot on the heat. I started at about a 7 and give it a preheat for about 3 or 4 minutes just so it's a little bit warm. Basically what I'm going to do next is take about a tablespoon of oil. We're going to put a tablespoon of oil on the bottom like that and just kind of move it around in the bottom of the pan like so. And then we're going to add our rice right on top of that. In this case I have 1 cup of rice. This works to about 2.5 cups of rice. Anything above that and it starts getting a little bit gummy. Just going to go with 1. And I'm not looking to cook this, I'm just looking to coat it. And then the ratio is really simple. It's 1 to 1.5. 1 part rice to 1.5 parts water. And then to this, at the very end, I'm gonna add just a large pinch of salt. Let's call that about a ½ teaspoon of salt. And I use kosher salt in this case, fine salt's fine. Anything, you can use flavored salt to come in. The first thing, because we preheated this, it's gonna come up pretty quickly. And we're looking for a rapid boil at this point. So I'm stirring it off the edges. We don't want this to stick. Just kind of give it a good stir. And at the point that it becomes a rapid boil, this is where we need to stop. Mine goes up to 10. I'm gonna turn it down to a 2. Set a timer for 16 timed minutes. And we'll see in 16 minutes. Okay, our timer's gone off. And we're immediately gonna take our lid off. We're gonna look at it. Oh yeah, it looks good. Okay, don't take too long. You wanna basically, oh, I forgot to turn the timer off. Oh gosh, it's going. Okay. Put the lid back on. And guess what? 10 more timed minutes off the heat. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay, so our 10-minute timer's up. And that's it, folks. Take the lid off. You'll notice that all of the grains are all separate. Looks a little bit oily, not crazy oily by any means. Into a waiting bowl. If you want to look like a wizard to your family, by the way, let me just show you this little trick. Look at this one. Ready for this? Whoa. Oh, snap. White rice.